Hello and welcome back to my channel. I am so excited to be back here with you today. I'm Holly, and if you're new here, welcome. I'm so excited to have you. And I thought today I would talk about what my first month on YouTube has been like because, y'all, talk about things that I've learned about myself that have been absolutely great, but then also the frustrations that have come with dealing with YouTube and technology. And those things when you first are embarking on something that you've never done and you just don't know what you're doing and you're trying to figure it out. And that's part of the beauty of going on this journey, but it's also a really big frustrating part that happens too. And so I thought that I would take some time and share these with you because it's all part of the process, and it's so gratifying once you finally land on where you want to be and what it looks like. And so what I decided to do was break it down for you all in I don't want to say three easy tips. That's not the right word. I've decided to break it down into three parts of what I've learned through this process. And then now at the end, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you some of the analytics that I've also learned on YouTube. Now, some of you may have watched many YouTube videos and you've learned so much to the point where you're like overwhelmed and you're like, I don't know what to do, and it's totally okay and it's fine. It's just part of the process. So let's talk about the third thing that I have learned. Okay, this is number 3, and frustration. Okay, I want to just talk about how frustrating it has been for me, because I just want to put this out here. I am not a technology person at all. Like, I know enough to get by, but when I started doing YouTube and starting to not only get the confidence to film the video, but then there's also the learning curve of trying to figure out how to upload it, figuring out how to work. So I have a MacBook Pro, and that's what I edit all of my content on. Of course, nothing lines up with Mac. So everything's got to be Microsoft friendly, which, for me, is normally the easiest way and platform to use. But the reason I have a Mac, so it just, other parts of it make it a little bit easier. But because most like external hard drives and things like that are made for PC, it's like pulling teeth to try to figure out how to convert it to a Mac, and it can be so frustrating. And so that's part of it. So that external hard drive was one, which now that I have it, I'm so blessed for it. We make things way more complicated than what they need to be. But the other thing was I filmed an entire video. When I went to upload it into my Mac, I deleted it on accident. And so for those of you who are starting out or have done this before, you know how aggravating it is. And I was so frustrated. I was like, you know what? I'm tired of this. I don't want to do this. I'm not meant to do this. Listen, this is not for me. But I had to take a step back for a minute and realize, Holly, it's part of the process. This is something you've never done before. So of course you're going to have a learning curve. Of course it's going to be a little bit harder for you because it's not like you've ever done it. And it's with anything else that you have done in your life. Slow down, know that it is okay, and you're going to thrive, and it's going to be fine, and it's going to be so fun and just part of the journey that you're so excited to be on. So anyway, that was the third part. That was not the third part rather, but lesson number 3 that I've learned. The second one is, listen, just hit record. And so some of the bloopers, and I'll share that with you at the end, there is a process when it comes to recording videos. I mean, to the point where I have overthought things so many times that I was like, I don't know if I can do this. Like, it's got to be perfect. Is the lighting right? I went down this rabbit hole of watching all of these videos on how to make things better. And you know what I discovered? The more I started watching these videos, the more I started to talk myself out of wanting to hit record. And I know myself well enough that I had to say to myself, you know what, Holly, take a step back, realize that it's part of the journey. It's part of you learning. And if you're trying to just film videos for perfection, it's never going to happen. And you're going to get yourself so frustrated and start comparing yourself to other people that you're not even going to bother doing it. And it can get really discouraging at times. You know, when you start looking at, oh, how to grow your videos, and maybe some people have done this way better than you have, but it's part of the journey. Like, you just have to realize that everybody starts somewhere, and don't fall down that comparison game, because here's the deal. Everybody's got a different journey on this process. And if you're trying to compare yourself to other people that you've watched, I'm not saying that you're not getting ideas on how to do things, but don't compare yourself to what they're doing, because, you know, if you would go back and watch their early videos too, they were terrible. Like Mr. Beast, people want to talk about how great he is, and he's an amazing philanthropist. But here's the deal. He's been on YouTube for years. And if you go back and watch his earlier videos, you know what they were? Not great. And now he's got a team of 300 plus people that are helping him edit and produce and film. If you're like me and you're using your iPhone to make videos and you're just trying to put yourself out there and you're putting out content that you're really passionate about and that you really want to do, then who cares? Who cares? Because if you're just going into this to make money and you're not here to serve another purpose, or your purpose rather isn't to, if it's just wanting to grow and make money, you're going to fall short. And you might earn short-term success, but what kind of community do you want to have? You know, and for myself, it's been about, I want a community where people can come together and learn to have more confidence. I want to talk about career growth. I want to talk about self-love and compassion. Those are the three things that I'm really passionate about, that I really want to bring to this channel and this community. So stop comparing yourself and realize that your journey in any type of endeavor that you're going on, imagine it's like planting a seed and watching it grow. Like you need soil, you need water, and you need air in order to make this happen. And it takes time. It takes time to get to where you want to be. It's not like you just plant the seed and next day it's already grown and ready to go. No, it's going to take a long time to get there. And that's what I want you to think of this journey of YouTube being like, is you have planted the seed. Now you are just watering and putting light and air out into it to help make your channel grow. The number one thing that I've learned here on YouTube was I am so proud of myself. Like, to the point where you can tell that I get really excited about it. Like, my energy level, I can tell, is so much different in this video because I'm proud. I took a chance, I got out of my way, and I said, you know what? I am going to post this video. I'm going to be as consistent as I can be. I'm going to do the best that I can. I'm going to continue to increase my quality of videos every single time I upload, and I'm just going to take a chance. I'm just going to do this. And God has blessed me in so many ways of just confidence and pride, and just so far an amazing community of people that I'm with. And so I want to say thank you to all of you who have stuck around and has encouraged me to keep going, and also giving me some great topics in the future that I can't wait to talk to you all about. Plus, I'm working on something that I'm really excited for and can't wait to take a chance on here in just a little bit. I'm sorry, I'm getting super distracted here because I'm at the age where I think I told y'all, I love birds. Yeah, I'm officially there. And so I've decided to put my bird feeder out here so I can watch the birds. Well, for myself and my cat. But anyway, I'm really now distracted because I saw a squirrel trying to climb on the feeder, and now my cat's super excited. But anyway, I just am really proud of myself, and I'm so thankful to all of you who have stuck around and just made this process so far just so gratifying. And thank you for being patient with me as I've learned to embark on this new endeavor. And I hope that, you know, as you listen to me talk about my journey being here on YouTube, that it's encouraged you to just hit record. You don't need anything fancy. I do have a fancy camera. I have not yet plugged it in or used it for a reason, because one, I want to just get good at trying to talk through and make these videos. And two, every day I keep plugging away, or every video rather, I keep plugging away at something new and different that I enjoy doing. And at some point I'm going to get really good with the camera, but just right now, for the ease of what I'm doing right now, this has just been the best platform and the easiest thing for me to use. Because here's the other thing I'll tell you, and I didn't mention that in the technology piece, is that with your iPhone, if you film, this is my iPhone Max Pro 15 that I have, you can just upload this into your Mac. And I think if you have one of those iPads that you can edit videos on, you can just share it to your, you can airdrop it, and it just makes things so much easier. So much easier. So, yeah. What I'm gonna do now is, now that I've talked through all of that, I'm gonna go ahead and show you all how I've navigated and how I'm doing through YouTube and what that's looked like for myself. So I'm gonna so let's take a look at where I started when it came to YouTube. So I started the beginning of the month of June with 1 subscriber. And in the 4 weeks and the 3 videos I posted, I went from 1, as I had mentioned, to 20. I have 23 subscribers already, which is super exciting. Now I'm going to take a look at the videos here that I have. So as I mentioned, I posted 3 videos for the month of June. My goal is to be more consistent in posting. It's just with my work schedule, and I have another project that I'm working on, it makes it a little bit harder to pump out the content. But my goal is to be more consistent and put out at least 1 video a week. And in this next part here, I want to show you just the analytics of what it looks like with these 3 videos. So as I go and I click on the analytics button, and I show you in the last 28 days, I've got 423 views. You can see on this graph here that it has increased, and you can see where my watch time and increase has happened and when the amount of subscribers really decided to subscribe to my channel. And then it also shows a little bit further down what the average duration of each video has been and how many views my channel or that video has gotten. So my first video is sitting at 100 views. My second video I posted has been the one that's been most successful, which was my personal journey, at 190 views so far. And my third video, which I posted most recently 11 or 12 days ago rather, is at 188 views. So it's been a beautiful and exciting journey. And I just want to say thank you so much for hanging around with me. If this was something that you enjoyed watching, please comment, like, subscribe. Tell me, was it helpful? Tell me, was it not? If you have any tips for me as somebody who's maybe been on the YouTube journey for a little while and can give me some pointers, and who has helped me, who has been on the YouTube journey for a while and who wants to give me some pointers along this journey. And I'm open for any feedback and suggestions because I want to continue to grow. Thank you all so much. I appreciate you all sticking around. Again, if you could please like, subscribe, comment, share, whatever that looks like for you, I would greatly appreciate it. But I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you in my next video. And yeah, take care, everybody. It's been fun. It's been real. I'll catch you in the next one. Bye. Bye. Excuse me. Okay. All right. I'm so excited to be back. I was going to put my glasses on, but the problem is I've got this obnoxious blue light situation going on, so I'm gonna just take them off for the sake of the video, and that's just what it's all about. But anyway, hello and welcome back. I can't see, for those of you who are wanting to know what it's like to film YouTube, what you do is you just start overthinking everything, and then you keep testing things out and you get super annoyed with it. My underarm is itching. And I need to scratch it.